Mercury retrograde, what can you say? Well, I'm just grateful it didn't go on and on forever. Well, I pulled a few cards. The video got probably deleted or who knows what. For those of you that wonder, what is she talking about, Mercury retrograde? Well, it's about to happen around the 26th. We're going to have an eclipse and a Mercury retrograde. And we're already feeling it for the first 2.5 weeks before the retrograde. And usually what happens is technological issues arise. Problems with your internet, problems with your cell phone, problems with your TV, your internet companies, problems fighting and communicating with people, miscommunications, accidents do happen, dropping your cell phone in water or getting it smashed. Papers that you're mailing off or receiving take twice as long. You start thinking about your exes and reaching out to them, missing them, having dreams about them. And yes, actual car accidents and physical accidents. So, you know, if you fall and scrape your knee or something happens, it's Mercury retrograde. So this is a time to take it easy, to take it slow, to rest, relax, speak slower, try to process what you're going to say before you say it. It's just a time to slow down on purpose because Mercury is going so fast, so quick, backwards. And so your mind, which is ruled by Mercury, just doesn't do things to the best of its ability. So anyways, that's why this video probably got all jacked up in part 1. That's okay though, we just started. Getting into this video, we have I miss you for you, and we have blocked for your person. Now, whether you're the one that blocked this person or they blocked you, that's up to you guys. But that's the situation. Whether you're the one that misses them or they miss you, that's also up to you and your situation. But so far we have 2 people that are separated. And we have 2 people that are true love soulmates. They're dealing with a web of lies, okay? They're trying to let go of the past and move forward. But the problem is this is true love. They're supposed to mend bridges. So make amends, say I'm sorry, move forward together, okay? And love each other, okay? True colors is you got to love each other for who they are. Genuine love is this is a genuine love. It's a real true love. It's not fake. It's not based on falsities. It's not pretend. This is a soulmate or divine partner. And this may or may not involve family, okay? Karmic chains are being broken there at the bottom. Very difficult part of life. So you guys are going through some hardships right now. Let's see, where was it? Okay. Where I left off was in part 1. The sad thing is both of you have a lot of chemistry. Okay, we have the chemistry card here. You guys are both attracted to each other. You're like best friends and lovers. You have so much in common. Thank you, Amy Murphy, for the $2. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. The sad thing is right now, you guys are still attracted to each other in more ways than just sexual or physical. You guys are attracted to each other by your soul flame, by your aura. You guys are attracted to each other from your hearts. You're attracted to each other from, of course, your physical and your body. You're attracted through destiny and your spiritual path. So there's a lot more to do with chemistry than just a sexual, physical attraction. This is a soulmate and a life partner. Let's get some more information about you versus them. Spirit, can you give me a little bit more information about the person watching the video? Tell me about you. Ready, willing, and able. Whoops, seriously. I I really need to get it together, guys. Like, my gosh. Okay. So you are ready to get back together with this person, or at least establish some kind of a relationship or communication or something. But you are ready, willing, and able to get back into communication or get back into some kind of relationship with this person. You are stepping outside of your comfort zone. So this does not feel very easy for you. You're not quite ready for this, but you're ready and willing. Does that make sense? You're ready, willing, and able, but at the same time, you're not quite ready because it's very uncomfortable. In other words, even though now's the right time, it doesn't feel like it's the right time. It feels like this is a little off. Like you could literally probably wait another few months. But at the same time, if they show up, fuck it. You're ready, you're willing, and you're able. Does that make sense? You know, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for that beautiful comment. I appreciate that. So this is taking a lot for you to just step out of your comfort zone and let your person know, hey, you know, no matter what we've been through, I miss you a lot. I think about you often, and I am ready to communicate with you. I may not exactly feel like I'm ready, and I may have butterflies or nervousness, or I may feel like I don't have all my shit together, or etc., but I think it could be the right time. Because who knows when the exact right time really is. Are you ever going to be ready? And I think what makes sense about that is, like, you know, when you have a baby, you're never really, oh yeah, this is the right moment. I am exactly ready. Finances, the house, the body, the relationship, the location, everything, perfect timing. This is it. This is the right moment. I mean, pretty damn rarely are people really that ready. Most times people are ready to have a family. They just feel like there's some more things that need done before it happens. So really, people are ready to have children at a specific age time frame, but maybe their life isn't exactly put together. You know, maybe they've got some loose ends or some situations circling them and they're not quite ready for that. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean they wouldn't make excellent, wonderful parents. So anyway, step out of your comfort zone. Just because you think everything's not aligned perfectly does not mean this is not the right time. And we do have the card now with the clock. So now is the time that the chemistry is right between you guys to get, you know, moving along on this situation. Let's see what's up with your person. What's up with your person? If you're watching this video, what's up with your person? Reciprocity, adjustments are being made. Deep spiritual awakening is underway. That is a really pretty darn cool message, because adjustments are being made, meaning this person is kind of opening their mind, opening up a little bit more to this relationship than they did in the past. Okay, before things may have been a little bit more difficult to get together, but now because this is divine timing, adjustments are being made in their life to kind of prepare for this connection with you. Bottom of the deck is road to recovery. So underneath it all, between you guys are really on the road to mending this, on the road to recovering whatever was really screwed up between you guys for a while. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and get this person's true thoughts, truest inner thoughts and feelings. Spirit, please connect me to the person watching the video. What's up with you? You are the Sun card in reverse. Not extremely thrilled. Not a very happy camper. All tied up in reverse, bottom of the deck. You're single, you're available, you're open for this relationship, but why aren't you happy? What's going on? Why do you not feel like things are working out in your favor? You feel like your life is kind of a mess. Okay, Spirit, please connect me to your person. Show me the person that they're thinking about, please. Okay, show me the person that is on their mind, in his innermost thoughts and feelings. Of course I dropped it. Wouldn't be me in a Mercury retrograde if I didn't drop every freaking card I touch. So I have envy. Your person is a little jealous. Yeah, I know, Elizabeth, that's pretty crappy. So your person is a little bit jealous right now. There's some issues between you guys. Why are they feeling like they need to be a little bit jealous? Like, what is going on here? What is the deal? Why is this even being brought up, this jealousy? What are they jealous about? What is this envy about? They're kind of looking at you like life's not fair. I almost feel like it's a pity party. Almost like they're just giving up. Okay? Envy, jealous. And maybe let me get in my feelings here. What I'm channeling more than anything is they're not exactly jealous about you. What they are envious about is everybody else seems to be rising in life, gaining, and they feel like they are not. Everybody else seems to be running with momentum. You know, getting into good relationships, buying homes, having babies, or, you know, getting in their golden years and retiring and going on trips and traveling and enjoying grandkids or children or whatever have you. I mean, everyone's different ages that watch me, but you know what I mean. It's like everyone's just growing in life and they're not. So your person feels this way. Your person feels like, I missed the boat. I should be further along in life than I really am. So that's kind of how your person feels. So it may not necessarily be envious of you as much as they're envious of other people living their lives and feeling, well, they can't help but feel a little bit envious. So it says here, this is about lack and dissatisfaction. So your person is in the mood of lack. And they are absolutely dissatisfied with their personal life. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins in the other, and pearls in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at a golden city. And she tried hard to just stare at the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that life and longs for something more, something shining elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled with what she has a sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling the person that you're actually thinking about, okay, this card is telling your person to let go of the jealousy and acknowledge the blessings that they already have. Now is the time to shift your focus. After all, when you get envious of others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Notice that you have all you need and thank the universe for it. If this card is in, okay, well, we don't have other cards, just this one, so I'm not going to read that. If it's near blah, 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 blah. Your person is in an energy where they don't feel very happy with what they have. Sabrina, Elizabeth, yeah, it does sound like a negative mindset because it is. Anytime somebody is in the energy of lack, they lose. And you know, I deal with people a lot, and this might be a financial spectrum. Do you think that your person that you're thinking about may be stressing about money right now, wondering how they're going to get it all together? That could definitely be a lot of it. It could also just be they feel like they're not as accomplished as they wish they were. It's important, and this is something you should live by. If you ever catch yourself feeling like you don't have enough, or you're barely making it, or if you ever go shopping and tell yourself bullshit like, I don't have enough money for that, I better stop looking at that, that costs too much. I can't even think about that vacation. I don't have the time, nor the money. Well, you get my drift. If you ever catch yourself being negative and you think, oh, I'm not being negative, Steph, I'm just being realistic. I'm just being a realist. I'm just being a Virgo, or I'm just being a Capricorn, or I'm just being a Sagittarius. I'm just being a realist. No. If you ever catch yourself telling yourself that, hey, I don't have enough, you know, this is what I'm dealt, this is the shitty cards I've been dealt, and I just have to deal with it. I can't afford anything else, and I can't get anything else. This is my lot in life. Don't do that to yourself. Those are negative thoughts. They are. And even if you're trying to be financially, how do you say, like, savvy, or like how do you say, like a penny pincher, like money conscious. I don't know the right words. You know, the words are escaping me. But even if you think you're just trying to be wise, there's a difference between being a wise steward of money and being a negative Nancy about money. If you are over worried about financials or what other people have, you are being negative. A lot of people that think, I have to save money for a rainy day. I can't spend any of this money. I have to have, you know, 20,000 in the bank, or I have to have 200 in the bank, or whatever it is, in case, yeah, frugal. There you go, Kim. Frugal. In case I don't have enough, I have to do this. Marker says financially conservative. Yeah, there you go. All of the above. That's not the same thing, okay? Those are a little bit negative, and it is a sense of lack. And this is a new spiritual awakening. If you want to be more money-minded in a healthy way, you have to start telling yourself things like, I'm going to get that someday. Or, I can see myself wearing that. Or, I can see myself driving that. Or, I'm going to have a car like that. That's my next car. You have to change your phrasing and the words that you tell yourself. You can't say, I can't afford that. You have to change your phrasing and say, that's going to be my next car. It changes the mood and it uplifts your energy. Otherwise, your energy is very low and very heavy. If you're putting money away and you're not supposed to spend it, I can see how that's money conscious, but if you're living a life of lack where you're eating ramen noodles and going nowhere and saving for some spectacular future, does that make sense? Because what you're cultivating is lack. What you're sowing in your foundation for your future is, I don't have enough. I have to eat ramen noodles and go nowhere because that's my life. So even when you're saving money for a brighter future, if you're living a shitty today, your brighter future's not going to come. And that's part of this spiritual awakening that your person needs to kind of click. I got to have it click with me. If I want to have a positive future, I need to have a positive mind. Don't expect to create a positive life if you have a negative mind. So this person is trying to have a positive life while having a negative mind. And that's this reciprocity, Six of Pentacles adjustments are being made. What you get, what you give. And this person is not giving very much, is holding back, penny pinching, frugal, holding back the money, holding back the love, holding back the positivity, because they think someday it's going to be better, but right now it's not. So they're on the road to recovery to get out of that state of mind. Anyways, with you watching this video, you have the Sun card in reverse, which is kind of like the Envy card, because it's low vibe. Let's not kid around and joke. I mean, the Sun in reverse is not a very, it's not a very happy time. And it's certainly not peaceful or relaxing. I mean, she looks like, this is nice. Just sit here in the sun and rest and relax and rejuvenate. Look, there's a baby in a basket over there. The sun can talk about a birth. There's a little golden fish swimming around. There's lily pads. And it's just a beautiful thing. There's creativity. There's a book and paintbrushes. So like, this is a really happy card. But just in reverse, we have busy, 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 no time for rest. No time for rest, no time for creativity. So let's see what's up with you. Leo card. Leo Cancer right here. When the Sun card is reversed, it can portend to a time of a bustling activity and seemingly unending business. You may be required to take more action concerning a project or situation. Allow yourself to do what's needed, but always remember to schedule some leisure time for yourself. When you hurry through life without a break, it fragments your energy and creates an abrasive life force, causing potential frustration in all sorts of ways. Be careful not to let endless tasks take you away from yourself. The have-tos, the items on your list may be calling you. But this card reversed is telling you, take the time you need now to rest and to meditate and to relax. Guys, if you need some permission to just say fuck it to your schedule and all your stuff that you have to do, this is permission, this card. If you're watching this and you feel like you are bombarded and you have too much to do, how could you possibly get everything on that list done? Fucking A, right? How can I even possibly begin? How can I even see an ending to everything I have to do? I want you to say fuck it and chuck it. Chuck your list. You can only do so much. You can only do so much. I want you to just breathe. And I don't care if you're this person or this person. If you're watching me, this message is for you. This is for you. I want you to stop and breathe. You only have one life. Whatever you're rushing around to do right now, to work, to serve someone a plate of food, to go jogging, to exercise, to send something out in the mail, to rush over here, to rush there, what if tomorrow never comes? What if? What if today was your last day? I want you to breathe. I want you to just stop pushing yourself to the point where you are restless and overwhelmed. I want you to stop doing that. Spirit wants you to stop doing that. Appreciate the little things. Go outside right now while I'm on the phone. Go out there and just take a big breath of air, or go to a window and just take a big breath of air, because it's too much. Your relationship is too emotional. Your job is too busy. You've got a lot on your plate. Work is overloaded. Family is overloaded. Everything is overloaded. And if you just don't take some time, please, just to breathe for a little bit and just relax, then, you know, you're going to push yourself over the edge. And I think that's important. So really what's going on with you is you are extremely overwhelmed, and somebody else is thinking long and hard about what other people have, how well they're doing. Do you know how many people I know that are like, my friend owns a big house and it's modern and it's new and they have a beautiful yard and their wife is fucking perfect. Their kids are excelling in school. He has the perfect job. They're so freaking happy. They get to be home every night for dinner. They get to celebrate holidays together. I wish I had their life. No. There's problems in every family, I can guarantee you. They're looking at other people saying, I wish I didn't have to go to bed tonight with this person I despise. Or I wish I didn't have to go to bed with bills instrumentally just piling up over my head every night. Or their child had to have surgery. Or they're losing money left and right from some investment. I mean, you really don't know what's behind the scenes. So before you start envying or thinking about those people that seem to have it all together, they don't. You name it. I'll tell you the truth of the situation. I have friends everywhere. Friends that seem to have it all together, but they don't. Friends that look like the perfect couple, but have the most problems because they never open up their hearts. They're there for looks, they're there for sex, or they're there for money. I have friends that are there for the kids. I have friends that are single and miserable, and friends that are single and happy. But there's always something behind the scenes that you don't see. So besides going into all those details, because we all know those people, but you have to remind yourself, I better stop looking over the other side of the fence and thinking the grass is greener. It's not. Everyone has their own weeds in their own garden. I'm not going to worry about their weeds. I'm going to worry about mine. You've got enough on your plate. Don't look over the fence and start worrying about other people's gifts or gains or losses or whatever's going on. Just don't even look. Don't bother. That's their life. You need to be happy with what you have. So you guys are kind of in this heavy period, and you know, that's okay. I'm not saying it's negative. I'm not saying that you guys are bad people. I'm saying that you guys are in a very heavy energy. Someone here's got a lot on their plate and it's feeling overwhelmed. And then somebody here is feeling like they're not enough. Okay? They're not enough, period. So whoever this is, whether this is you or them, you guys have to figure out how this works. Okay? Let's get some more cards here. Give me a card about you. We get it again. We had it earlier, didn't we? Cancer vibes, Queen of Cups. Virgo vibes, Eight of Pentacles. But the card that came out is the Five of Swords. Before my video cut off earlier, we got it. So you are definitely struggling in mental conflict and emotional conflict. Elizabeth says, I have that on my bio. When you love all that you have all that you need. Elizabeth, those words couldn't be more true. When you love what you have all that you need. Sometimes the best thing is sitting right in front of you. Is anybody guilty of thinking that you can have better, you can have more? The harder you work, the more you're going to own. Nothing's wrong with having dreams and aspirations and goals and visions. Nothing is wrong with that. I admire you for that, and that's a good thing to have. But if it affects your feelings, if it starts to eat away at you like a cancer, and it starts to make you feel unhappy, that's the only time it becomes a problem. Nothing's wrong about dreaming. Dream big. Just don't let it affect your feelings. The minute it affects your feelings, it starts to affect your real existence. And Five of Swords conflict is having friends or family on your side, and you're all supposed to go to war and fight for the same thing. But instead of fighting for the same thing, you start fighting individually for your own wants and desires. Okay, this is from the originals. So Klaus Michelson wants to fight for power. Okay, all right. Marcellus wants to fight for power as well, but his own personal gain and power. Rebecca wants to fight for love. She wants to be having her own life and just enjoying life for a while. And Elijah wants to fight for family, the family name, the history, the respect. They all have supposedly the same goal, but they're all fighting for their own individual desires. If they would fight as a team, not as competitors, then they could move ahead. But you can't win if you're fighting each other. So this is a win-lose card, Five of Swords. And it can talk about betrayal. It can talk about backstabbing. It can talk about a lot of emotional distress and pain. And even when you win, you lose. You know, if Marcellus wins and it looks like he won, he took care of all his family that pissed him off, who did he have in the end? Nobody but himself. Who could he trust? Nobody but himself. How is that a win? You know? You have to know, is this worth fighting for? And ask yourself, is your goal worth fighting for? So actually, guys, this is not them. This is you down here. You have to realize, is what you're fighting for worth it? Because both of you guys have the same goal. To be spiritually awoken, to be happy, to be at peace, to be loved, and to be safe. You both have the same goal, but you're going in different directions about it. So it's a lose, even though it's a win. The more you fight for yourself, the more you fight against your team. And sometimes what this is saying to me, sometimes when you're fighting to be happy, you're fighting to get rich, you're fighting to be happy, you're fighting to be poor and spiritual, you're fighting to be awoke, you're fighting to be whatever it is. The whole time you're fighting and striving to be all these things, all you're getting and all you're doing and all you're receiving is turmoil. Because all you're achieving right now is a fight. You have to be very conscious of your words. I forgot what mentor I was listening to when they were talking about it, but he said some really wise words. He said, what if you said, I'm fighting to keep my marriage alive? Well, then your marriage is nothing but fights. I'm fighting to keep my kids and I's head above water. Then you're constantly fighting. I'm fighting to keep love alive. Well, then you're constantly fighting. We as a culture, as a people, as a human being race, we are not very cautious about our words. We use the word fight even when we mean something happy. We use words that we shouldn't use because those words carry a vibration and they create something. And we have to be very careful. A lot of you guys are like, that's so stupid. And I run into a lot of people that think, ugh, watching your words is such a redundant, stupid thing. I can't believe people actually believe that. Well, it's the truth. Believe it or not, it is the truth. And how you say things makes a difference. If you say things to your kids, I try so hard to give us a good home. That sounds very stressful. What if you told your kids, I'm giving us a good home, we're a happy family, and I'm tired. I need rest, and I'd appreciate it if you could help with A, B, and C. It's a lot better than, I try so hard to give us a good home. The least you could do is this. See, it's not what we say, it's how we say it. You know, and sometimes people say, well, what if it's not true? What if it's not happy? What if it's not easy? What if it is really hard? Well, if it is really hard and it is that unhappy, well, don't speak it. Don't make it worse. Don't feed the fire. If it's already on fire, for God's sakes, put some water on the fire. Don't say, well, it's already on fire, Steph. Shit, give me another flame. Throw me a torch. In fact, I need a box of matches, okay? Because the shit's already on fire. Screaming everything's on fire, your relationship's fucked up, life is fucked up, things are out of control, you know, let's just say it more. That's just going to create more of it. So believe me, it's not smart to claim even what you feel is the truth. If you're not happy with your current truth, the best thing you could do is to change the way you talk about it. If you're separated and you guys are blocked and you're not talking, and you feel like they hate you, that's your reality today. That's your beliefs, Five of Swords, that's your thoughts. And if you speak that into existence, you're going to get more of it tomorrow. But if you say something to change that reality, because you are a creator, and you say, I love you today, I love you tomorrow. Thank you for this lesson. Thank you for the peace that I've had separated from you to give me clarity. And I love you the same today as I will tomorrow. I love you when you're far away, and I love you when you're close to me. You're always a part of me. And this is just a moment in time. And this too shall pass. If you speak that into existence, your tomorrow will be better. Your tomorrow will change. But if you speak negative, you're going to see more negative tomorrow. And we have to remember that. If you already, and this goes with family too, with children, because a lot of you guys have kids. I don't know how old they are, but it meant a lot to me when I watched The Secret. And I remember being a kid and feeling like I couldn't please my parents enough. And it didn't matter what I did, I was just going to fail. And I felt very frustrated in school. I had some hard times in school, and I felt like it was really difficult. And my parents were divorced, and there was a lot of fighting, and I was at my dad's on the weekends, and I didn't, homework was difficult. But I remember growing up, and it was more so junior high, and that's a hard time anyways. But when my parents kept telling me, she always does this, she always does that, you're always doing this, Stephanie, you're never gonna be able to achieve this. You're never gonna be able to grow up and have this. You're never gonna, you know, speaking those things on me, it was really difficult for me. And I just remember giving up and saying, fuck it, with school on a lot of things. And it was really sad because I really wanted to learn. I really loved school. I wanted to have straight A's. I wanted to be a good student. But with the problems that I was having at home, my mind would not focus on education the way it should have. It just, my mind was on emotional matters. How's my mom feeling today? Is she going to be crying when I get home today? How's my dad feeling today? Is he struggling with money today because he has to pay child support for me? I felt like a burden. I felt like I was a problem in their life, not a blessing. And it's okay. I'm fine. I love my parents. I had a really great childhood, actually. I'm very fortunate compared to what other people have to go through. But when I saw the movie The Secret, I saw a mom yelling at her daughter and a father yelling at their son. And what they said changed my life forever. And they said, when you have children and you're struggling with them and you feel like every day it's the same, it's the same, it's the same, speak positive to them. Tell them, you're going to do wonderful tomorrow. Fuck today, basically. Fuck today was a shit day anyways. That test was a shit-ass fucking test. We're not going to go back and change it, but tomorrow's going to be better. You have it in you. And I believe in you. And you've got this. And you're brilliant. Even if that child is not brilliant, telling them they're brilliant makes them feel good. And it changes the vibration and they stop doing things consistently. They're no longer saying, fuck it. They're saying, I've got it in me. And they create a way where there was no way. So anyways, the reason I brought that up is because in the movie The Secret, I definitely don't want to recreate my childhood where I would hear, you never, you can never, and you always. They said the worst words you could ever say to your husband, to your wife, to your daughter, to your son, to whoever means the world to you. The worst things you could ever say to these people that you love is you always or you never. Because you are creating that environment and it will continue and continue and continue. The only way to stop that cycle is to change your words. Change the way you speak to these people in your life. And even if the way you speak to yourself is affected, how do you speak to yourself? Do you give yourself negative self-talk? And you have to forgive. I've had some pretty crazy things said to me, and you have to forgive and let your heart heal. If you've said bad things to people that you wish you could take back, you have to forgive yourself for fucking up and saying shit you didn't really want to say. Tomorrow is another day. And it can start changing right now. So if you love someone and you don't like the current situation that you guys are in, if you guys are fighting, if you guys are separated, if you guys are not on the same page, that's okay. You can start speaking positively into your relationship today. If you come home every day and your husband did not get the dishes done after they were home all day, or your wife didn't clean the house after she was home all day, and if all you guys ever do is fight, you know, every day I come back and every day there's a mess, and every day I come back and every day you're late on dinner, or every day this is what always happens, or I know every Monday you're going to come back with a shit mood. You know, if you're fighting with your person and you say things like that, don't be surprised if you keep receiving what you're speaking. That's reciprocity. And it says here, adjustments are being made. So I think together, you guys as a whole are making adjustments on how you speak to each other and what you do for each other. Speak life, speak love. Don't speak hate and speak death. You guys are on a road to recovery. And even though it feels very one-sided, whatever the situation is today that you're watching my video, whether you're having problems with your children, whether you're having problems with your wife or husband or fiance or boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever the hell, okay, whatever you're watching this video for, this is a message for you to know that if you start trying to speak differently and live differently, changing your habits, things are going to change between you guys and things are going to get better. You guys are on a road to recovery and it's a good news. It is about mending bridges. This is possible. Many of you guys don't think this is possible. Thank you, Kim Khalees, for that beautiful message you just gave me. A lot of you guys think there's too much water under the bridge. You know what, Steph? Too many years went by. We've been fighting, we've been divorced, we've been separated. It's not possible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible in God's eyes. Everything is possible. Never believe that it's too late. People say, oh, Steph, my mom died, my father died, I can't ever make amends with them. No. Yes, you can. You can speak to them on the other side. You are still connected to them even right now. You can have a relationship with them and a conversation with them. You can get messages from them through divine ways. You can have dreams of them, knowings, everything. It is building a relationship. And sometimes we have to start from scratch again, but that's okay. Everything is mendable. Everything is fixable. We are a resilient people and we are creators. As above, so below, as within, so without. You are the magician. So you have to believe that even though this world looks crazy right now in front of you, you guys have got 10 of Swords going on, you've got 6 of Cups going on, you've got a negative and lack mentality going on, you've got a shit show going on. You guys are just like, how can we ever come together and mend ways when they're one-sided? How can we ever? How? Magic. How? Love. Love is magic. Love can make anything happen. Love is the most transformative, alchemical, creative tool, weapon, power, force, anything you want to call it, that is imaginable. And if you have love in your heart, which every single one of you do, you have the power to transform any situation. You can transform your financial situation today. You can transform your body today. You can transform your relationship with your kids today. You can heal any relationship today. Don't ever catch yourself again telling yourself it's too late. It's not. It's not too late. It's not too late to go back to school. It's not too late to start this relationship. It's not too late to make the relationship happen again. It's not too late. It's not too late to let your kids know you love them and you're still there and you want to be the best parent you can be. Even though you fucked things up for whatever years, you want to be a better parent. It's not too late. And even if you've passed on from this world, it's not too late. You can still be there in so many beautiful ways, in their heart, in their intuition, in their knowing, witnessing the beautiful things they do, giving them comfort. There's so many things that we can still do. We just have to believe in them. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. You need to work on this. You need to work on manifesting. 3 of Wands, expectation. One of the best tools for manifestation is expectation. You have to believe that it already exists for it to happen. if you don't believe that you're rich, beautiful, powerful, a wonderful parent, a beautiful spouse, a wonderful spouse, and a happy marriage and a happy life, if you don't believe that today, right now, it's not going to happen tomorrow. What is that saying? Don't expect to have a beautiful life with a negative mind. Okay? You have to work on changing your thoughts. Hello, Virgo, Mercury. And your words. Okay? You have to work on that. That needs your attention. The way you see things, perceive things, expect things, manifest things needs work. And it has to be consistent. Eight of Pentacles is consistency. You have to consistently work on this every day, every year, forever. This is not something you can try once and your life is fixed. This is a dedication. You have to be dedicated to this state of mind. So that's what's going on with you. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with your person. What's going on with this person? Spirit, please guide me to some tarot cards here for your person. So they have the Knight of Pentacles. And this is about coming in slowly but surely. Your person actually, whoever you're watching this video for, your person is a loyal knight. Your person is honest, loyal, faithful, true. Their word is their bond. They keep their promises. This is their heart. It may not have been every action they've ever taken has been so wonderful. They're human. But at the core of who your person is, the essence of their spirit, is they are a true and loyal knight. They have a lot more on the inside than the outside shows. Cancer vibes. Unconditional love and the Moon card. The Moon rules the sign of Cancer, just saying. Your person has a lot more depth to the inside of their soul than they let you know on the outside. They hide this from you and they hide this from a lot of other people. They're loving and caring and kind. They're nurturing. They're loving parents. They love to cuddle. They love to make you food. They love to be a nurturer and a caregiver. They want to be with someone for life. They look above for assistance and guidance. They're a spiritually minded person, and they're very intuitive. This unconditional love means their heart, even underneath all those layers and layers and shells of false masks and false facades and hard-ass exteriors, the inside of them is so warm and so soft. This is why you fell in love with them in the first place. But their vice, everyone has a vice. Leo vibes. Their vice is sometimes they let their emotions get the best of them. Sometimes their emotions make them act irrationally, and sometimes they overreact or they underreact because they're reserved and hiding those emotions. So we're dealing with a very secretive person here, Scorpio vibes as well. Someone that doesn't always wear their heart on their sleeve. Someone that seems like a hard ass when really they're soft. Okay? So let's just get one of my cards here for the okay, stubborn. And then we have I'm learning my path. I'm stubborn as fuck, but I'm learning my path. Both of you guys are stubborn motherfuckers. It's just, it is what it is. Let's own it. I'm stubborn. A lot of people are stubborn. I don't really know a lot of people that aren't stubborn. I guess. I don't know. I can't think of anyone that I've met that isn't really that stubborn. I just have a stubborn-ass family, I think. Oh my God, this tea is so good. This tea is mint green tea. Oh, love it. Yes. So you guys are, we saw that one-sided earlier. That kind of makes more sense. We could have some fixed signs here. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Could be your Venus, Jupiter, whatever the fuck. But I'm going to tell you, you guys love each other a lot. We're going to get nasty now. So let me get some cards that are just a little bit nasty. Because I think you guys are hiding some feelings. Of course, I don't know how YouTube's going to let me put some nasty cards up on here. They usually have a little conniption fit. Shoot, I probably can't, or they're going to take the video down. And it is Mercury Retrograde. I'm sure they still would do that. Let's see, what card could I get that would be semi? You know what? I'm just going to read regular tarot in a sexual way. That way we're on the DL. Because you know, on YouTube, you got to be on the DL. You can't let them know all that stuff. It's got to be on the DL. All right? So we're going to do regular tarot on the DL, how they feel about you sexually, intimately, okay? Because you guys still share a very big attraction to each other. So how do you feel about your person sexually, okay, intimately? How do you feel about him or her? What pushes you? What gets you going about them? What attracts you to them? Okay? The first things I'm hearing is, God, they're a sexy parent. They're like a sexy dad or a sexy mom, or they're just like this hot person. Like they're just so inspirational, and it just turns you on at how they caretake. But we'll see what it says. Here's what turns you on. Woo! I'm feeling it. 8 of Wands. They got some stamina. Okay, the first thing that you love about your person is they can go and go and go and go. Yes, they have stamina. They come at you real hard in many different ways, okay? They come at you real hard. They're very passionate. They love to kiss. This person is also very good with oral. So maybe they're just good at foreplay, making out, you know, sweet talk, nasty talk, whatever have you. But you love that they can make it last, and they turn you on because not only do you guys have a soulmate kind of twin flame chemistry, but they turn you on because they just have the stamina of obviously a 20-year-old. So high five to them. The next one here is the 10 of Pentacles. What else turns you on about them, like I said earlier, is they're a very responsible person. They're hard workers. They get shit done. They pay their bills. They're a go-getter, okay? They're the kind of person that also adores family. And yes, believe it or not, people that are good with their parents or grandparents or children, it's kind of a sexy turn on. You know, for a lot of people, it's a turn on because you see that person as the loyal knight. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Very strong earth right now. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Cappy. All right, but this person is a family-oriented individual, and that turns you on because you feel like they're going to be around. They're not going anywhere. You know, even though you guys are having some trouble right now, the initial attraction is they're a family-oriented person. They are a go-getter. You know, they are an entrepreneur, or they have big dreams, or they take care of their family. You know, they're a supporter. They're not, you know, a loser by any means. This person is attractive because they take care of themselves and they have the ability to take care of others. So you see someone that takes responsibility. And that's a very big turn on for a lot of people, is that they know how to handle their business and they know how to take care of themselves and take care of other people. For some of you guys, if you're turned on with somebody that has a lot of money, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, it could be that they're that sexy to you because they're just a successful motherfucker or bitch. Okay, whatever's going on for you guys, but you're like, damn, you can get at me anytime you want, anytime you want. Okay, the next one is Three of Wands. Funny how we get this 2 times, but for the attraction is this person knows how to please you in all areas. Only the adults in the room will know what that means. But I will repeat, this individual knows how to please you in all your sensitive areas. I hope that's crystal clear enough for the adults in the room. Next, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. What turns you on sexually about this person is they don't just want to achieve a climax for themselves. They want you to have one first. Ooh, it just got hot in here in this reading, guys. Good Lord, I'm gonna need a cigarette after this one, okay? Okay? Woo, who is, I better close my door because like my kids are gonna be like, what the fuck's going on in mom's office? But this person's like, did you get yours? Okay. All right, I'm here to work. I'm here to please, okay? That's what I'm here for. Once you've got yours, I'm going to go ahead and continue. And that's the heat of it all. It just turns you on that they are not there for themselves. Okay, they are there to please you, and this is why your chemistry is so hot. This person takes their time with you. But not too slow. Okay, they go fast and then they go slow. All right? Fast and then they go slow. They know how to hype you up and then calm your ass down. They know what they're doing. Oh, good Lord. And I'm just going to say this. This person may be mature or older than you, possibly, or just a mature lover. Because the Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me, what is going on out there? I knew it. They were going to be like, what's going on in mom's office? Good Lord. Okay, so anyways, this person is a mature lover. And I just think that would bring it really home for you and tie it all together so you know who I'm talking about. Excuse me, what's going on out there? I love you too. I'm working.
What did you say to me?
I said to you, what are you doing out there making noises on my door? Okay, you're cute. I love you. Close the door.
Okay, I love you.
This is private mommy time. Close the door. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, that's what turns you on about your person. Now you guys want to get the real down low. What turns your person on about you? What is it about you that turns your person on? And keep in mind, this reading could be vice versa. Maybe you're both watching this together at the same time, or maybe periodically one after the other. I don't know how this works. So if this message is your person, then so be it. If it's you, so be it. Just flip it how it resonates, okay? All right, so this is how your person thinks about you. Ooh. Knight of Wands. Ooh, you sexy little fire sign beast. Okay, this is, oh my gosh, you come in hard, you come on fat. Okay, I'm definitely getting the image of someone biting their lips. This person may like the way you bite your lips. This person also likes how direct you are. You come on to them without any shyness. You are not shy. You will let them know you want some. Or you will let them know by grabbing them or kissing them. Like you initiate your intimate connection, okay? I can't use all the words here on YouTube, please forgive me, but you get what I'm saying, adults. So your person is like, Steph, this person just fucking comes straight away to me and immediately lets me know they want it. And it's fucking hot. It's sexy as hell. They just, without hesitation, come on to me or grab me or rub me or just take me. Like it's that kind of, I'm just confident. I know what I want. I'm going to go get it. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. This person may be a little bit younger than this person, which may also be some kind of a turn on. They're a little bit younger, or they look a little bit more youthful in their physical appearance. Like your body just has a youthfulness to it. Or you turn them on like as if you were 20 years old again and you're, 80. I don't know what the fuck. But this person's like, they just turn me on because it doesn't matter where we're at, what we're doing. They act like a kid again. We act like a bunch of teenagers in love. Like we just can't have enough of each other. And that's really what they're turned on about, is that, I hate to say it, but I'm not saying someone's a nympho, but this is kind of a little bit like that. Like this person also has stamina. We could be dealing with two Mongolic people. It's very possible. Mongolic is for Mars. Mars in the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 7th, 8th, or 12th house. Okay. And you guys may share this connection because you both like intimacy as much as the other one does. Let's get just a couple more cards, Spirit, maybe 2. Okay. Yep, I got 2. Woo! They love that you can wear them out. Like you make them feel so good. They're just done. 10 of Swords in the back is just like, I have a full body workout and I'm fucking done. Okay. They worked me out till I couldn't stand. They made me, excuse my French, but multiple orgasm and I can't fucking move. I got to sit here and play dead for 30 minutes before I can get up and just do something. My body is fully drained. Lightheaded. This is a very lightheaded card when it comes sexually. Okay. So this person just is like, oh, I feel completely out of control, at a loss with this person because I'm kind of putty in their hands. I can't resist. As much as this person wants to go into your presence and resist you sexually, they can't. This is someone that says, I'm going to go to this person's house and I'm going to say hi and we're going to be friends and I'm going to end this relationship and we're going to be fucking friends and that's it. No more sex, no more blowjobs, no more oral, no more grabbing, no more touching, no more kissing, no more looking at their boobs, no more looking at their you-know-what. No more. We're not even having any more DMs. No more. We're done. I'm just going over there to say hello because we have, a good friendship. Okay. Or I'm just going to go pick up my stuff and that's it. That's done. I'm not going over there to have any relations. And then they get there and they realize, nope. Excuse me. Can you do what you did yesterday? Can you do what you did, the other day when I was here? They can't quit. They know they want some. And that's what this is. I lost my damn mind. 10 of Swords. I can't keep my mind with you. I can't keep myself from you. I am absolutely out of control in your presence. I need to have you. And fuck, I can't say no. I don't want to say no. It's almost like you quiver at their presence or their touch, their scent, their kiss, their eyes. It just does it for you. And you're instantly wet, horny, whatever you want to call it. That's it. Done, done, done. That is the chemistry you have. That's it. I'm sorry. I tried, but I cannot keep myself from getting turned on around this person. It is what it is. Put a fork in me. I'm done. I need to either stay away, which might be what they're doing. 10 of Swords, trying to avoid you because they know when they get in your presence, they're going to want your body. Okay. They're going to want to feel you intimately. Like, really? So they're trying to block themselves from you because they know they have no control over you. Or rather, no control over themselves around you. The next things that is attracted to them, you got 2 more cards, by the way, is the Knight of Cups. So you are romantic. You love to put on the romance, okay? So what turns you on about this person? For this other person, however this works for you. But your person is turned on by you because you are a romantic person. You like to have, you know, things like poetry, or you like passionate kisses, or you like to talk about the stars. You know, this is a very sensitive person. The Knight of Cups is very spiritual, very sensitive, very nurturing, and very caring. So you are a nurturer and a caregiver and a pleaser, and you have a very soothing voice. One of these sexual intimate messages of the Knight of Cups sexually is a soft-spoken voice, a very sexy voice, you know, one of those sex phone voices, okay? Someone that's just like, you know, come over here and, you know, we can talk about your blah, 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 you know, whatever. Who gives a fuck? They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about your voice right now. So what turns them on about you is you have a very sensual voice, and you're very poetic, or you're very musically inclined. You might be also very creative, the way you do your hair or makeup, or the way you dress. Like you have a very soft, curvy kind of way about yourself, or you're very sensual, you know, even if you're a man, it's just, I'm very sensual. Okay. So you have a nice, smooth, sexy way about yourself, and that really turns them on. You also turn a lot of heads, because the Knight of Cups is someone that just has a vivacious smile, very beautiful teeth. This person would have nice teeth, okay? So they love your smile and your teeth, your oral, like that's just on point with them, okay? Also, you have curves. Whether you're a man or a woman, you have curves. For men, it could be just the muscles, okay? The pectorals, the arms, the ass, whatever it is. You've got the nice curves about you. You're not straight as a board, okay? For the girls, it's the same thing. You've got nice curves about you. You have nice breasts. You have nice, you know, curves, okay? You get what I'm saying, guys. So this is just someone that has a lot of flow, okay? A lot of flow. And they're really turned on about that. Now's not the time.
Where's the computer, please?
It's upstairs in the hall.
Thank you.
Okay. We have Mercury retrograde issues again. I'm back. I hope you can hear me. All right. I think we're good. Can you guys hear me? Put a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. Jeff, let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know. Let me know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good, good, good. So the other thing that turns them on about you is the King of Pentacles. So this means you are an entrepreneur, a business owner, or a very responsible, money-minded person. Honey, you know how to make that change, all right? You know how to make those dollars, okay? So because you are a financially savvy human being, it turns your person on. They find that very attractive. Look how both of you are like two peas in a pod here. It turns you on about them for being responsible. 10 of Pentacles. And they are very turned on by you being very financially responsible. This means you carry a nice home. You have a nice vehicle. You have a good job. You're responsible, etc., etc. Again, a lot of people don't think that those things are a turn on. But for these two individuals, that's a very big turn on. Okay, seeing someone be independent is a very big turn on. Seeing someone care for others, which is what King of Pentacles also does, is a very big turn on. We could have two Capricorn energies, two Virgo energies, two Taurus energies, something like that. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever this is, that's very on point. We have a lot of Earth today in this reading. We also had a lot of Cancer and a lot of Leo, okay? So all in all, it's been a very good reading so far. Let's go ahead and get some confessions. What is a confession of your person about you? These are my confessions. I hear you, Usher. I hear you, boy. Ooh, shh. Whoa. Damn, okay. All right. You guys, this is crazy. This, I don't know what just happened, but this thing almost fell in my lap. Okay? There's some, I had to stop shuffling because it was about to fall in my lap. Uh, what is going on? A confession is I'm fighting for us. And it's funny because I used that word today, fighting. Okay, so somebody might be fighting for you guys, literally fighting. And they're having to change their words. They don't need to fight. Fight, fight, fight is not a good word. Change your words. But this person is going through a lot of shit to get to a spiritual awakening for you, okay? The other one is I'm seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. Okay, your person is seeing a lot of 555, 444, 77, you know, 222, etc., etc. Okay, they're seeing a lot of that. Bottom of the deck here is I'm healing my past life trauma. So some confessions is your person is not, how do you say, unaware about your connection. They are very aware about your twin flame or divine soulmate connection, which is the chemistry. They see the signs and synchronicities. They see the music that reminds them of you, the movies that remind them of you, the places that remind them of you. Spirit reminds them and gives them messages like little little crumbs on a trail to get to you. So they are aware and they are working. This is I'm working, I'm fighting, I'm working on bettering myself for us. But in the midst of all of that, they are healing their past life trauma, which could be their childhood. It could be another life before this, whatever this is. They're healing it. It could just be an ex relationship, but they're healing from the pain of that. Okay? And they are on this road to recovery. It's very good. Now, what is a confession you want to make about something to your person? What do you wish you could tell your person? What is some confessions that you would probably say if you could to your person? I'm figuring out my feelings. I feel heartache. Ooh, and my karmic situation is ending. Okay, I'm feeling stuck. So this could be you or it could be your person. You know, take what resonates today, flip-flop it if that's what needs to happen, but go with it, okay? So if you could confess to your person 3 swords, my heart really hurts from this separation and this break. It's been very hard for me to function and deal with this.
I need the password to the computer to download songs.
You can bring it over here. I'm not giving that to anybody. I'm figuring out my feelings. I'm not sure what's going on in my body. I don't know how I feel at this time. I don't know if I want this. I don't know if I don't want this. I don't know what to feel. I'm confused. I'm trying to get grounded. My head's in the clouds. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. I'm trying to make sense of this connection, and I'm just trying to get grounded, really is what this means. Also, my karmic situation is ending. So if you could confess anything to your person, it would be like, look, whatever I've been dealing with karmically, whatever my cycles have been repeatedly, dating the same kind of people or doing the same kind of thing or becoming my parents or reliving a past life, whatever your karma has been, you are breaking that. You're breaking those karmic chains and you are ending your karmic situation. You are no longer the person that you were when they met you. So there's a lot of changes that have happened and you want your person to know, look, I'm different. I'm not who you remember. Let's get another confession here. Whoops. Let's get your person. One more confession from the epiphany cards. What is an epiphany for your person? Give me an epiphany.
The computer just died. So.
Okay, well, it's going to have to charge for a while then. A confession from your person is, I'm ready to take control and lead. So your person is ready to step up into some big boots, fill those boots and step up and move forward, very much an emperor Okay. Bottom of the deck, I'm earning back trust and starting from the bottom. Okay. So your person's like, I know I've got to earn some trust here. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. I know I've got to fix the situation. I know I've burnt some bridges, but I'm going to earn your trust back. I really want you to trust me again. And I know that I have to start from the bottom, but I'm willing to do that. Okay, so your person wants to admit they are willing to start from the bottom and start to work their way back up again. Okay. Is it normal to hurt when you start having boundaries? Yes. You bet your ass it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get an epiphany card for you. Spirit, give me an epiphany card for this person. Oh, we got just, I don't want to take more than one, but okay. Past is in the past. Don't look back. So part of the epiphany that you've had is you've realized, let the past sit where it sits. I don't want to go back. Okay? I'm not. I can't fix it. I can't go back and remake new situations back there. I did what I did. It's done. It's over. That is my past. It is unchangeable. I will not and cannot waste any time looking back. That's not going to do me a damn bit of good. So I've got to leave it behind. That's an epiphany. The other one is hearts that speak the same language. So your epiphany is you and your person's heart is the same. You used to judge them differently. You used to think that they were so different than you. They couldn't love the way you love. They couldn't feel the way you felt. But you're learning that you speak the same language. You actually understand them more than you ever have. So you're trying to put your, how do you say, you're trying to walk a mile in their shoes. I'm trying to say that you're trying to put yourself in their shoes to get their perspective. And by doing that, you're learning that you're much more alike than you are different. And you didn't quite understand that before. Yeah, see through their eyes. That's right, markers. The other epiphany is dark night of the soul. So you realize that you had to go through a dark period to wake up. If you didn't go through this sadness, this murky swamp of sadness, if you didn't go through this living hell, you wouldn't be as enlightened as you are right now. If you didn't kiss a few frogs, if you didn't suck at doing everything you tried to do well, if you didn't fail 100 times, you wouldn't know what it feels like and how good it feels to have a win. How good it feels to wake up and love yourself. In fact, that's probably the truest epiphany confession. If you didn't go through the hell that you've been through, you would never have loved yourself as much as you do right now. And that's part of this. I'm learning my path. As stubborn, if you guys can see that, as stubborn as you both have been, you wouldn't have ever fucking understood it if you didn't go through this kind of a living hell. So here's the epiphany. Here's the awakening. Spirit, what do you want to tell this group of people that are listening to me right now? What is the message you could give them? What is the message you can give them? So we have walking away in reverse. Well, for one, I'm hearing it's not over. You think Ten of Swords is going to stop soulmates and twin flames from being together? With this kind of chemistry? Do you think that Five of Swords could stop them? Ten of Wands, karmic partners, blocked, bottled up feelings. No, none of that. None of that shit. Spirit says basically nothing is going to stop this. When I have a path laid out for you in your birth chart, this is where your path is. When I have destiny and I have a path, that's what it is. And wherever you think there is no way, I will make a way. I will make a way. If you can cooperate with me, if you can do the work, if you can see through their eyes, if you could forgive, if you can understand, if you can make peace, if you can grow, I will make a way. I can't do it alone, but I will provide a path for you if you're willing to walk it. So this is Spirit giving you guys the message that if you're willing, this can still happen. And if you're not willing, that's okay. You don't have to choose this. And if one person chooses it and the other one does not, that's okay too, because even the person that chooses it, if they get rejected or turned down, they will be happy with the results. Because the right person who's in the right energy will say, then that's okay. This is how it was supposed to be, and I'm happy with the way things are. My soul is happy. My soul is already in union with this person. Whether we are physical or whether we are spiritual and apart, my soul is happy and my soul is content. Remember what we said from the beginning of this reading about envy. When you love all that you have all that you need. So this message really is about embracing everything that you have and loving it. And letting Spirit provide the beautiful things that you start walking into. So anyways, I'll read that. Letting go and moving on is in the upright, but when it's in reverse, this card reverse signals that you may be feeling very stuck in the present situation or location. This is about a relationship that maybe just no longer resonates with you. Yet out of habit or perhaps fear, you allow yourself to stay when it might be healthier to consider walking away. Habit or familiarity are compelling forces, and they often cause people to ignore their intuition and even dishonor their genuine feelings. This is a time of honest investigation. It's an inside job. Consider all the factors in the present situation. Perhaps the timing isn't quite right, and there might be some purpose in staying a little while longer. Don't deceive yourself about your motivations. However, fear-based decisions don't often work out in your highest interest. You also may be stuck in a long-term personal habit or unhealthy pattern of your life. Be aware that you always have the option or the responsibility to let go of any thought, behavior, or relationship that no longer honors you. Whenever you walk away from negativity, you always move towards greater happiness. And Spirit kind of just wraps everything up, all buttoned up and beautiful, and puts a pretty big bow on it and says that's the reading. If you can walk away from negativity, you can be happier. This is going to be a choice that both of you guys are choosing, to walk away from karmic situations, to recover, to mend the bridge. Okay, you are on the road to recovery, but you have to both kind of walk away from what doesn't make you feel good. That is a choice. Even if it's that person, if they're not making you feel good, you have to ignore that situation. I'm in the midst of training my dog and he's my sweetheart. He's my best friend. He's my cuddle bunny, even though he's a big puppy, big dog, but he's my buddy and he's, you know, he's my sweetheart. And I hate to ignore him. I just kiss him so much. But when he misbehaves or he wants to jump on people, like my brother or sister-in-law or anyone that he shouldn't be jumping on because he's so heavy. Yeah, sumo. Caesar Milan says, turn your back to them. Don't give them any attention. Do not feed that anxiety. Don't feed that excitement. You know, he says no look, no touch, no talk, no eye contact. You know, When your dog is like that, you cannot give them any contact because you're feeding it. You're telling them, do more, do more. I'm going to give you attention. So he says, don't give them any. And it's so hard because he's the cutest fucking thing on 4 legs. And I have to tell them, no attention. And I just see his little sad face, but, you know, it's for the moment. And Caesar tells us, you're not ignoring the dog. You're not ignoring your friend, your buddy. You're ignoring their behavior. You're ignoring that state of mind. That state of mind your dog is in is not a good state of mind. You're ignoring that behavior because that's not what you want. You still love your animal. You still love your buddy. You still love your friend. And when they start to do right, you give them the attention. So I think that's kind of what this means. Yeah, Caesar's my fave, girl. I love me some Caesar Milan. But this is, and I'm sorry I have to compare your person to a dog. Like, that's just fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was the comparison. Blame Mercury Retrograde on that one, okay? But I wanted to kind of make sense at any way, if I can, on this walking away card. It doesn't necessarily mean you're walking away from your person permanently. It means sometimes you have to turn your back to your person when they're giving you an inappropriate or destructive behavior, be it whatever toxicity and karmic-based cycle they're in. If they are doing that, you give them none of that love in return. I mean, you always send love, but you know, the attention is what I mean. And so they can correct their behavior, okay? And sometimes we have to do that, you know, we have to. You have to love yourself more than you love the other person because you're the one that needs healing as well. And the only person that's going to look out for you is you. You can't ignore yourself, okay? So if you want to help your guys' relationship, you have to learn to be strong and turn your back to the energy that is no longer serving you. And that's how you love them. Caesar had a really good video that I loved watching, and he goes, I don't train dogs, I train humans. If I train humans to be good humans, then the dogs will behave. But it's the humans that don't know how to behave. And in this case, sometimes it's the divine feminines or the divine masculines that don't know how to behave. And they have a misbehaved partner. There's a lot of older women on Caesar Milan's channel that are like grandmas, you know, and they've got their dog and they spoil the shit out of their dog like a baby, and their dog is out of control. And Caesar tells them, okay, where do I begin? Every time your dog is whining, barking their ass off at everybody entering the door, you're petting them. It's okay. It's okay, Pito. It's okay. I love you. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Oh, honey. It's okay. Mommy's here. Nothing's going to hurt you. Nothing's going to scare you. Mommy's here. And you soothe and you nurture their anxiety. And you nurture their bad behavior. And so they do it more and more and more, and they become a little terror. You know, and I just watched a video like that the other day. A grandma couldn't even have her daughter or her grandson visit her because she had a 100-pound lab that would scare the shit out of her grandson, who was like 8. And he was terrified to enter her house. And he didn't want sleepovers. He didn't want to come see her. The dog was tearing her family apart. And when Caesar came, he saw that she was petting, holding, coddling, and nurturing the dog in his state of anxiety. And he confronted her. And he said, you know, what are you doing? And she said, I just want to love my dog. I just want to soothe him and comfort him because he's scared. And if I see an animal or a person scared, I want to nurture and comfort them. That is the Queen of Cups. I just want to nurture and comfort you. But what the dog needed was Capricorn. He didn't need no Cancerian Queen of Cups. What the dog needed was King of Pentacles, a strong and wise leader. He says, if you love your dog like I know you do, you'll give him what he needs. because what you're doing to him is abusing him, not loving him. But you don't understand that because you think like a human and you treat him like a human. And he said, you're hurting him. If this was a child, you wouldn't do that. If a child came into your house and he was staying with you and the child was breaking things in your home or screaming and having a tantrum and hurting themselves and shaking and being in terror, you wouldn't console and comfort and give them cookies and sweets and candy and say you're being a good kid. He said you would tell your kid you're not being a good kid. And then she started crying and she realized that she was making the habit worse for the dog than better, and that she was hurting her dog, making him more full of anxiety and pain than pleasure, peace, and happiness. And he said, what your dog wants to feel is peace, security, and safety, and happiness and joy. But he's in a state of confusion and fear. And if you love him, you will soothe him by showing him you're in charge and you're in control. Okay? So anyways, sorry, I was like going off on a tangent there. And we're not talking about dogs here, okay? We're not talking about dogs. But what we're talking about is if you love your person, you cannot coddle their bad behavior. You have to nurture their health by saying, I will not pay you attention or love if you're going to act like this. Okay, you need to get yourself together, King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Get yourself together and then we can be in love. We can be together. But if you're unhealthy, I'm not going to coddle that. And that's what a lot of divine feminines on any channel seem to do, is over nurture the wounded partner that is misbehaving in complete anxiety and craziness, instead of ignoring the behavior and allowing them to deal with the proper behavior. So we're not helping, we're hurting the situation. And that's kind of what this reading kind of resonates is, you've got to walk away. You got to know when to walk away so they can fix themselves, and you've got to trust them that they have what it takes without you. Just like that woman on that Cesar Millan's thing, that she convinced her dog that you're a strong, handsome, big, beautiful boy, and nothing's going to happen to you. I've got control of this house. There's nothing to be fearful of. And when the dog realized that she was in control of the house, not him, that she was confident and secure and calm, her dog was confident, secure, and calm. But if she coddled his insecurities, he would never change. And we have to learn to do that in our relationships. Stop coddling our insecurities, coddling our wounds. Stop, loving, kissing, petting, nurturing, and coddling hurt, wounded people. We need to allow them to be hurt and wounded so they can grow, so they can be strong, and you guys can come together. Fat Cat World, facts. That's talking him and my dog facts ever since I put my feet down and set boundaries. Facts. Well, thank you, Fat Cat World. That was a very nice little comment. That's awesome. All right. Well, does this reading make sense? Do you think I did it justice there, guys? Amber, Stephanie is beautiful. Trust me, we have seen her gorgeous self. What's going on? Is somebody talking about my messed up self? I get a glimpse of my watery eyes. You guys are funny. What's going on, guys? No, I don't have my crystal ball anymore. I need to find it. It's been a little while. It's kind of lost at the moment. I need to find it. I have to find it. God, I think it's still in my garage. I need to get on it. I need to get off this phone and get on things. Oh, they want to see me? Oh, y'all aren't going to see me today. I've got watery eyes. My hair's in a bun. I have no makeup on. No. No. Maybe I'll do an appearance video. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you guys are wondering why I haven't, if you guys want to go back to my first videos I did a long time ago, used to show myself on my videos, but I started dealing with psychos. And I got a lot of comments about my boobs, which was really distracting and offensive to the chat. Inappropriate, you know, because if my boobs are by the table and they're big boobs, you know, people are going to say things about my boobs. I didn't want my boobs to be a distraction for my reading. And that was really distracting. People would say, you know, I was pretty or whatever, and I didn't want to be distracting in the reading and have people look at my face. And I'm not here for fame or for glory. So I'm not here for people to say how pretty I am or, you know, what's happening. I don't need that kind of, you know, attention. I wanted to focus on the cards. And then I also had a couple stalkers. So one of the stalkers I had was actually a woman. I think she said I was her twin flame and we were from another world, and she was really off her rocker. She wrote me, she tried to find me, and it was just kind of harassing. So I had to deal with that. And I had to take myself off of the Facebook channel I had in here because it was a little bit stalking, and she found me everywhere I went. So it was kind of weird. And then I had another stalker that actually found me and my mom and my grandparents and tried to contact me, and she was crazy. She was literally, I think, clinically insane. And she had a lot going on in her life. So there is some crazy people that follow channels, and you never really know who you're connecting with and what's going on. So I just decided, for the safety of my children and myself, and I had to move, by the way, because of that. That wasn't the only reason I moved, but that was definitely a contributor. God just made it happen because I wasn't safe. But because of that, I've decided not to show myself here on YouTube with my face often, because I don't need that kind of attention or drama. And if people get a clue of what state you're in and they see your neighborhood, or they see, you know, I don't know, anything, they just, they start searching. So there's some crazy people out there, and you just never really know what pictures are on your wall behind you, or, you know, people are crazy. They try to find you in different ways. So I just try to protect me and my kids, guys, to be honest, and I don't intend on having myself on camera often. I probably will come on camera and show everyone, you know, my face every now and then, but my channel's mainly to focus on the cards, and I don't want to be a distraction. Sometimes I find that people tend to look at the tarot reader more than the reading. They want to see what they're wearing, how's their hair, you know, what's going on with this and that. And then sometimes when you do tarot, you have to pretty yourself up, and it becomes a fashion show, or it becomes you got to come on camera with makeup, and, you know, and I probably wouldn't care. I would still come on with or without makeup, but sometimes it can get like that. And that just takes up too much time for me. You know, I don't have time for that. I could do a couple, Erin. Yeah, I could do a couple. All right. Steph, I'm doing the right thing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, divine feminines get stalked often. Oh, boy. You got that right. Elizabeth, honestly, that's why I only do private readings and can't do tube lives. VA, it scares me. Yeah. There's some crazy people. I don't know how some people just put themselves out there like that, but maybe they're blessed, they're protected, you know. So that's them. I have Ketu in the first house. I really don't care what I look like, and I don't care if anyone sees me, because Ketu is the loss of a head. So I really just don't. Yeah, and if my kids were on camera, a lot of people were saying, oh, can I see your kids? Can you put them on camera? And I just don't want to. I'd be afraid someone could find them or threaten me or who knows what. I just don't trust people like that. I just don't. Yeah. Bugs are attracted to the light. And believe me, I can get a lot of bugs. So Aaron, yeah, go ahead and ask a couple. Okay? I'll answer some questions. I know Transformation Queen had some too. I'll mark those down. By the way, if anybody else wants to join the 100 Club, you know where to go. If you've been watching me, you go to jks1111.com, get yourself signed up for the 100 Club. Okay. So Aaron, what is your question, love? If anybody's wondering what the 100 Club is, it's $100 for 10 questions. Normally my questions are $22. I can come on if you guys want tomorrow too and ask. I'll do some $22 questions. For those of you that aren't part of the 100 Club, if you guys want to do some $22 questions, I can do that tomorrow. I did in comments, but here it goes. Well, Aaron, I didn't see it earlier if you did put it in comment. Oh, yeah, I saw your comments the other day, but I don't have them right now. Okay, how can I support my daughter best? Okay, so yes, that was the first question. Did I do any recently? I haven't been available. Patrice, no, I haven't recently. Okay, how can I support Joshua best? Spirit, please guide and direct me for Erin Miller. How can she support her son Joshua best? What can she do to support her son the best right now? What can she do to support Joshua best? Oops. We have Virgo vibrations, so going within. He feels a little isolated for me. There's some situations going on with his father. He's got a broken heart here. He's really searching inside for answers. The best thing you can do is just support him, be someone that he can talk to, be someone that would listen to him without being overly emotional, okay? Be strong, be kind of like a father figure, okay, for this person, for your son, Josh. Let him know that you're there, you're financially stable. If you're not financially stable, you should probably work on that. Oh, your DM is Joshua. I got confused. You know, your daughter is Tristan. Okay. Well, let me restart that again then, because that did not come out the way it needed to. Spirit, how could Erin Miller best support her daughter? And what was your question about your DM? Spirit, how can Erin best support Tristan, her daughter? What can she do to best support her daughter, Tristan? Show me a message for Erin Miller. Guess what I got? The Emperor again. The Emperor again. So the question is answered with the same card. So it is what it is for either male or female child. For your child, the best thing you can do is be a strong, stable figure. You're going to need to be strong and wise, financially stable, not overly emotional, okay? With the Chariot in reverse, slow down. Don't push Tristan very much. Be someone that she will come to open up and come to you for advice, come to you for questions, but you need to be a strong strength, okay? And you just need to be that rock that your child can lean on, that you'll be there more quiet, because the Emperor is not much of a talker. He's much more quiet. He just sits back. He takes the information. He makes wise decisions. He's sturdy. He's stable. He's trustworthy. Anything you need, he has. He's just a quiet support. And this is don't push. Don't push the situation. Let it come to you naturally. Give me a message for Tristan, please. We have the 7th chakra archangel, Uriel. It's purple. You might also want to buy your daughter an amethyst necklace or an amethyst ring, something special that maybe has wings. okay? Maybe even a heart. That would make your daughter feel loved and appreciated and seen, and open up her mind and start to speak more. It feels like your daughter doesn't speak a lot. She's a more reserved soul. So this is about opening up. So if you want her to open up about you and life and things spiritually and understanding her path, an amethyst may do very good for her. So some advice for that. Let's read that. Number 41. Spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. This angel is called the Fire of God, and she wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating. Okay. She brings great power to her 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra. Free-flowing channel of information and inspiration comes through this area. Now is a great time for Tristan to get connected by the assistance of spirit. It's a good time for her to connect to her ascended masters, to connect to her archangel Uriel, or just a loving friend in spirit. It feels like maybe she lost somebody that was important to her, that maybe just moved away or maybe even possibly passed. If she wants to connect to an absent person in her life, the amethyst will help her heal and communicate and see signs through the universe through this new energy that you're going to be helping her with. And it's about providing answers that she's seeking. So she has a lot of answers, and she needs for them to come to her quietly and gently. And by opening up her crown chakra, that's the best way you can help assist her. And it represents a perfect, healthy state of love and inspiration. Okay, some of the numbers your daughter might be seeing consistently is 33 or 133. Okay, she might be seeing that, and that's a spiritual healing that's coming over her. So she's going to start opening up her mind. She has a lot of questions, and she needs to understand spiritually why she's gone through what she's gone through. And by opening up that crown, answers are going to come to her through spirit guides and through angels, and you'll just be a strong support, not overly emotional, just someone that can give her clear answers when she needs, and help support her financially and just give her a stability. Okay, and so what was your question with your DM, Joshua? Was it how you can help him, how you can assist him, or what was that message? Thank you, Pilot Spirit. I need to know what the question was with Josh. I know he's your DM, but I didn't get the question with that. I didn't understand if you wanted to know where it was going or whatever. Oh, she's type 1 diabetic and has lots of problems. Okay, so she can open up spiritually, Erin. Get her an amethyst, and it will give her a deeper understanding of why she's going through what she's going through. And she'll start to change and open up her mind and find peace with that. Okay. Okay, so how can you support Josh? Okay. Spirit, how can Erin support her divine masculine, Josh? Okay. How can Erin support her divine masculine, Josh? By being firm with him. A firm hand. Queen of Swords, the Sun in reverse. Don't be so nice. You need to be direct, to the point, and honest. Don't skirt around what you need to tell him. Don't walk on eggshells. Don't treat him like a child. Treat him like an adult. Treat him like he needs to be told how you feel and what the truth is. There's no candy coating the situation. Queen of Swords is direct, honest, and to the point. And to the point is, you need to grow up. You need to wake up. You need to see the truth about the situation. You also need to take responsibility for your own actions. But this is, you need to just grow up. And you need to start doing the right thing and correct when corrections are needed, but mostly just stand up for yourself. Let him deal with his situation. You just stand firm up for yourself. What he needs is a firm voice, someone that's honest with him. Some people never get anywhere if people are not honest with them about their real situation. Okay, let's see what's going on. Give me one card, please. The Goddess of the Moon. So interesting. He has some financial issues, sort of values here. He seeks a lot of advice about financials. And he tries to be a little bit emotional when it comes to asking for help. You need to be more direct and set some healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries for your person. That's going to help him. That's going to help your DM. So the number 52 says, intuition and going within. This card shows an eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters. Her arms are stretched. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights. The Goddess of the Moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work because there's an accident you've avoided. Or you might need to get a spellbinding novel written and you don't have enough quiet. This card could also indicate a significant blossoming psychic ability and mediumship, even on a professional level. You're always blessed with the ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. So you have to live and let live. You have a divine ability to be a psychic and a medium, Aaron. Okay, one or the other, or maybe even both for some of you. It's like that, I don't know. But you have to allow him to exercise his own as well. You can definitely take this on professionally. But the way to help Josh is to be honest with what you see. You have premonitions, you have feelings, you even have knowings. But you don't share them because you don't believe in yourself that that is the truth. You don't have enough faith that what you're feeling is really going to happen or is really what is happening. But this card is saying you do know what's happening even when he doesn't tell you. You do have premonitions that things are going to happen and they will. And holding back is not helping. You need to be honest about your premonitions with Josh. You need to tell him how you feel, what Spirit's been telling you. You need to open up and be direct because that's going to help him get back on track. And don't try to heal everything for him. He needs to do a lot more of that himself. Once you give him the ability to stretch and grow, he will. This is going to happen over time with temperance. It takes time to heal what he's going through, so be patient. Your DM is going to come to and go through some kind of an awakening and a deep healing and recovery. A lot of your purpose in your path was to be a healer also. So do your healer business. Do what it is that you do to heal others. Your daughter has her certain condition because that is kind of your path to help her heal more naturally. So start trusting your intuition and being guided to assist your daughter like a nurse or like a doctor would, and assist your DM like a doctor or nurse would. But allow them to grow and don't feel like you have to do everything for them. Allow them to do those things themselves. All right, so more independence is needed. Okay, so there you go, Erin. Thank you so much. I marked down 2 of those for you. Transformation Queen, are you still here? Steph, I want to know what is Day-Day thinking or feeling about me currently. Ooh, yes, okay. Transformation Queen, what is Day-Day thinking or feeling about her currently? Okay. Thinking or feeling about her. You're welcome, Erin. Thank you, love. If anybody else is interested in being part of the 100 Club, my questions are $22 and you get 1 question. For the 100 Club, you get 10 questions at $10 a piece. You just have to pay up front. It's $100. And I put your name on a list. I only have 5 more slots available. So if anyone is interested, once those 5 are filled, there will be no more. And I do these periodically. They're not always at a specific date, although I probably could do that. But it's just sporadically when I feel like I need to do it. It's at least once a week. Okay, Spirit, what does Day feel and think about Transformation Queen at this time? Show me Day's feelings and thoughts. Show me Day's feelings and thoughts. Okay. Bottom of the deck, karma is at work here, Transformation Queen. All right. There's some karma that your person is going through right now. It's very difficult. He keeps going around and around in the same situation. The truth will set you free. Hermit card, vibration, Virgo vibe. Sitting in a puddle of self-pity. Okay. Soul mirroring, exposing, and revealing all. Social media got me in trouble. Okay. So Day has been thinking about what happened between you and him. He realizes he keeps getting himself caught up. So he's caught up. He's been embarrassed. He's been found out. There's some things that have been exposed. And he feels like you always knew the truth all along. He couldn't hide anything from you. And he's really feeling bad about himself. He goes down this little pity party phase of his life. And this is something he does often. He does this to feel bad about life, to feel bad about himself, instead of thinking about who he's hurt. So right now, he's kind of reflecting and going within. He definitely feels like you see straight through his bullshit and that he really can't get away with hiding things from you, because no matter as much as he tries to hide it, you somehow seem to find it. And he definitely thinks of you much more like a detective. Like if there's something that he tried to hide, he knows you would find it. If he tries to hide, he knows you would find him. I want to make things right with you, and I don't want to run anymore, but I don't know how to express myself. He does love you, bottom of the deck. He just doesn't know how to deal with himself. He acts very young for his age. He needs to make things right. I do know that he feels bad and embarrassed. He just has a constant dark cloud over him of guilt. You guys, I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever done something bad and you know you're going to get caught, you're going to get caught. But he tells him, he sets himself up. He creates his own exposing because of his guilt, his self-pity. So it's almost like he attracts things to him. He attracts drama to him because he already feels like he's in trouble before he's even in trouble with something. So he is trying to man up and deal with it by going within. Hermit mode for him right now. He's pulling away from you because he's going within. And he is trying to deal with his karma. Okay, it's very complicated what's going on with him. Okay, so it's difficult. This is no ordinary love. Okay, he knows this is a different kind of relationship, but he does hide behind a lot of masks. Okay, but how he feels about you right now, girl, is he does want to make things right with you. He just doesn't quite know how to get there at this moment. All right, but he does love you. He's just alienating himself and pulling away at this time. All right. Okay, so I'll do Mex and then Karen. I just saw your 22 on Cash App. Thank you so much. I will answer a question for you, Karen. Thank you, my love. So Mex, are you here? Did you have a question, love? And then I'll do Karen's. Hunter Club question, is my DM pushing me away because he's with a karmic? It's a very good one. Let's see what's going on. Show me Mex. Is he pushing her away because he's with a karmic? Show me Max's lover. Is he pushing her away because he's with a karmic? Show me through the tarot, please. Show me through the tarot. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. He doesn't want to deal with his emotions right now with you. He's learning a lesson. He's very reserved. He's building up walls. He is haunted by dark thoughts and nightmares, negative thoughts and nightmares in regards to your guys' situation. He is hiding from you as a very defensive person. But he's being a child, Page of Pentacles. Really, he's learning a hard lesson. He's almost learning a lesson from the school of hard knocks. And with the Five of Cups, he doesn't want to address his guilt with all of this. And it's inescapable, but he is avoiding you because when he's around you, he feels guilty. And he does not want to feel guilty. But nines are an ending energy. So he is reaching the end of being able to avoid this. It's going to happen. He's going to have to deal with it. Because that's karma. The card that flew out is healing the heart chakra, which makes sense with the Scorpio vibe here. Bottom of the deck, a reconciliation is coming. Oh my gosh, awaiting for this union. Too much to think about, just like I said, girl. It's just too much for him, honestly. Too much. Can't deal with it. Don't want to. He's being a child. He's avoiding you because he doesn't want to deal with problems, drama, arguments. He's very defensive. He doesn't want to be called out, pointed out with anything. I think he's around a child or children if he's around anybody. Okay, he's around a very young, 18 or younger earth sign. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's too much for both of us because I can feel it. Yeah, he's just trying to avoid the situation. He's not avoiding you because there's someone else. But there's a lot of guilt he's not dealing with. Look at this fight. Five of Wands. There's that good old Three of Swords. Broken heart drama. There's the Hermit. Virgo vibes. Avoiding you and withdrawing. Okay, he is withdrawing. But you guys are going to get over this, and there is going to be a reconciliation and a reunion. This is going to be a little bit, okay? This is going to be a little bit. You're going to need at least 9 weeks, okay? Maybe it comes sooner, but he just needs some time. He just needs some space and some time, and probably so do you, okay? There's a lot he's got to deal with, and he's dealing with it, but he's not avoiding you because there's someone else. I don't know who's this child. Either he's being childish or he's around a child, but I think he's being childish, and he might be around children or youth, helping them, or he's just learning and growing. He might need to go to the school of hard knocks or literally go to school, but this person's got to grow up. Okay. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so Karen, what's going on with you, love? What is your question, love? He is childish and he has a younger brother and sister. Okay, well then he's chilling with them, girl. He's chilling. You're probably playing video games with them at home, okay? All right, he's not with someone else. No, I don't see that. No. He might be talking to people here and there, you know, a little chit-chat, but nothing like that. He's just avoiding the situation. Okay, Karen, love, no one in particular. Oh, no one in particular this time? Okay. What's coming in for Karen with love? Show me what's coming in for Karen Renna with love. Please show me through the tarot cards what's happening with Karen Renna with love. Oh, okay. Love has been a hard burden for you, girl. I know it. 10 of Wands, but you have a Knight of Swords coming in. There's a King of Wands that I think you're cutting off. This is a Leo. Somebody with Leo vibes, or someone with a cocky, confident Leo, look at me, I'm so gorgeous attitude. But you're no longer dating these show-off charmers, okay? There's somebody coming into your life that is direct, honest. He's coming in very quickly, okay? You have a lot of burdens on your shoulders and a lot of karmas that you've been carrying. When this person comes in, it's going to feel like a breath of fresh, cold air. Cold, fresh air. One of the signs that is popping up for me with this Knight of Swords, which is most likely, you know, Libra, but it could, you know, it could be a Gemini or an Aquarius, but it's an air sign. One of the things that I'm smelling and feeling is mint. So this person would have very shiny white teeth and probably a lot of mint gum or Altoids or fresh breath. Like this person is really big on fresh breath, which is a good thing. Hallelujah. Thank God you got one of those. But he's coming in. You have a lot of secrets here with love about your past, Six of Cups and the Moon card. It's very hard for you to put down your past and your rejections and your abandonments and your beliefs about family and love. You're still holding on very dearly to that. And that's always going to be a part of you. But there is another air sign coming in to your life. Let me see. Yeah, look at that Page of Cups. Coming in with love. Okay, coming in with love. Okay, let's see. Give me a little bit more information about this air sign. Give you some information about this air sign for Karen. So I know you're the Virgo vibes. We got Virgo, you got 3 cups. This is good time with friends, celebration, good times. More Scorpio vibes. Could be a Libra Scorpio person. We've got the moon, 10 of wands again. 10 of cups, Ace of cups. Once you let go of the past, you can get forward with this person. Empress in reverse. You really wanted a family. There's something about family that's bugging the fuck out of you. You really wanted to have this picturesque family home. But the new love that's coming in is different. And you're going to have to open up your mind about how different that is and if that's okay with you. Okay, you're going to have to search your feelings about the newness that's coming in. This person is fun and friendly. This person is older. You may have to adjust to this person being older, Karen. I think this is an older person that's a friend. That wants to be a friend.
Do you have a snake?
No?
Okay.
It's not in the cage. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. Karen, good luck. This person's going to be older. You may have to adjust to that. He's also going to be wiser, and he's going to be direct and honest, and he's going to be much more like a friend that you can, you know, get along with, have good times with, relax with. You're going to feel comfortable around this person. And he's got a lot of family that I think would like you. Karen, older guys give me creeps. Girl, that's what I'm saying. You know, hey, I'm not I'm not Cupid's arrow, girl. I don't know who Cupid's trying to bring towards you. This might be why you're not so keen on having a new love come your way. Just keep your mind open. If there is an older, it doesn't have to be that older, maybe just 4 years older. But if there's, you know, an older person than you that shows up and shows you interest and is honest and direct and has fresh breath and as a nice family, you might want to consider going out with that person, at least making some kind of, you know, date where you can go out and have some fun. It's nothing heavy, but this person is a happy-go-lucky person and is very direct and smart also, an intelligent person. So a smart person. And he might even be religious, which might be something you don't like. He might be a pastor, or he might be someone that goes to church, someone very different than you're used to. So that might kind of make you feel a little bit weird as well. But he's good. He speaks the truth, and I think he's a nice person. But I think you're a little bit weary based on your past, on how trustworthy people really are. So all I can say is good luck, girl. Let me know what happens. But that's what I see coming in for love for you. All right, guys, I got to go. I got to eat dinner. There's a snake loose in my house. I got to go see what's going on. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love. If you guys are interested in the 100 Club, go to jks1111.com. Okay? And let me know if you want to be a part of that. Also, please subscribe to my subscriptions. I had about 5 of you cancel. So I was going to be doing some questions for my subscribers. If you're there for a month and you pay for the next month, you get your questions answered. But you can't pay for the month and then cancel the next month and still have your questions answered. I need you guys to stay committed and stay subscribed. It's not just a one-time purchase, it's a subscription. So if anybody wants to subscribe to my channel and have questions answered for yourself, please go ahead and do that. It's normally $20. It's included in your subscription. Plus you get to see all the extended. So go ahead and go there. And if you guys are interested in anything else that I have to offer, please go to jks1111.com. I'd be looking forward to seeing your purchases and seeing you here shortly. I love you all so much. Be well. And like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Thank you all for watching. Lots of love.